What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle against subscriber/follower on Twitter, Mr. Powers. And today we're having another NU match. I'm going to move away from the NU a little bit after this one, I think, because I've done like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 NU matches in a row as far as all of the Wi-Fi battles we've been having lately. So I'll do some different tiers and mix it up a little bit after this one. But I just love NU so much. I just do. I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit unhealthy, honestly, but I know you guys like it too, so can't go wrong with the NU, right? Anyway, before we get started today, if you can, and if you haven't done so already, please show some support to the channel and the series by leaving a comment and a rating on this video. Your opinion does matter to me, and it does help the channel grow as well. So I always appreciate it when you're leaving your feedback, telling me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, that kind of thing. With that being said, let's go over the team. We've got Toxic Orb Swellow, something that I used last time around, especially defensive Toxic Spike Laying Dragalge. We've got Choice Specs Rotom Frost, Assault Vest Golurk, Bulk Up Lefties Go-Goat, something new that I'm trying out, and then our physical wall is going to be the Magcargo. So one thing you'll probably notice right off the bat is that I've got my 2 walls, Dragalge and Magcargo, are both really weak to ground. And he's got a Golurk, which is a problem. Oh, he's bringing the Noctowl. So right away I see the Noctowl, Weezing core, and those 2 Pokemon are so good. If you watch the stream, the 10K stream that happened very recently, you'll know that Noctowl is power. Noctowl is power. It is so incredibly good in NU. And you can even use it outside of NU. It works great in RU too. Such a good Pokemon. It's so bulky on the special side. So with that being said, I don't see any immunities to electricity other than that Golurk, which kind of just gets bopped by a Blizzard, if I can manage to hit one, that is. So if I had to guess, I would say that the Lopunny is going to start things off. I also don't see anything that's going to lay rocks. Actually, I might want to lay rocks first. Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to lead off with the Magcargo. That's what I'm doing, because actually, if he has the Lopunny leading off, the Golurk would be the best choice. But I want to get rocks up first because that Noctowl is going to be a problem. If there's any Focus Ashes, I want to get rid of those. So yeah, I'm kind of like Scatterbrain right now, but that's the basic plan. He does have poison types because he has the Arbok, so that's going to get rid of my Toxic Spike. So before we set those up, we need to make sure we get rid of Arbok. Weezing doesn't matter because he levitates, so I think he just levitates over the poison spikes. Oh, he predicted the Magcargo to lead off. That is that's terrible. I should have led off with the Rotom. Well, I guess we're going to have to go into Go-Goat, and he could very easily predict that and go for something. Something like an Ice Beam. I mean, I guess I could go into Dragalge here. I should be able to take any hit that he wants to throw my way and Dragon Tail him away. But I'll have to take 2 hits in order to do that. Frogadier is power too. He's got a lot of powerful things on his team. Frogadier and NU with Life Orb, I mean, you don't even really need the Eviolite because he's already so not bulky that the Eviolite doesn't do much. It's like giving Eviolite to Pikachu. It's so, the defenses are so paper thin and it doesn't really do a whole lot for you. I don't know that my Go-Goat can take 2 hits from this thing. I also don't want to get burned by a Scald. So I think the best switch that I have is the Dragalge, honestly. If he wants to go for the Ice Beam, I'm pretty sure I can take 2 of those and Dragon Tail him out. Pretty sure. Especially with the Black Sludge, and I've got the Protect here to kind of just get some HP back. He goes for the Scald. That doesn't do much at all. No burn. We're going to see the Life Orb, so he's most likely running that standard Life Orb Frogadier that a lot of people like to run in NU, which is fine by me. And I think I just want to Dragon Tail him out here because I don't want to deal with things. I don't want to deal with things, guys. Not in the mood to deal with things. He might go into his Weezing right here. Or not Weezing. What would be his special? Noctowl. He might go into Noctowl right here. And that would be fine by me. Although Noctowl can't do a whole lot to me, to be perfectly honest. I mean, a lot of times the way Noctowl deals the most amount of damage is to go for the Toxic. And then, Air Slash and roost off his damage and so on and so forth, but he can't Toxic a Dragalge because look, does he look like he wants to be poisoned? No. There's the Ice Beam. And we're going to see the Protean. So we saw it last time, but yeah, that's going to hurt. Wow, okay, we were not going to take 2 of those. We were not going to take 2 of those at all. There's the Dragon Tail. It does connect, which is great. That does a good amount of damage. I probably should have went for the Venoshock, but oh well. Our special wall is already pretty much donezo, which is not good. This thing might have the EQ. I don't know if I like that so much. Don't know if I like that at all. Do I really have any switch-ins for that? Not really. Not really. I don't want to bring Golurk in because of that Sucker Punch. Not that I would get hit on the switch, but if he coils and then Sucker Punches, I don't know that we can live that. I mean, I have HP investment, but I'm still kind of afraid of it. So what I can do is Toxic Spikes now, though. That could be a thing. Let's go for the Toxic Spikes. He is going to go for the coil, even though I already showed the Dragon Tail. That's interesting. I thought he was not going to set up. I really did think that. So he's going to have to go into his Noctowl and Defog. Or try to maneuver around the Toxic Spikes. And come in with the Arbok again to neutralize them. I'm going to Dragon Tail now. And see what he wants to do. Because maybe I can get a poison on something. He's going to withdraw. He might be going right into the Noctowl. Yeah, he's going to go into the Noctowl. That tells me that it has the Defog. And we're going to Dragon Tail it out. But he avoids the attack. I've been having really bad luck with Dragon Tail lately. Alright, so he's going to get the Defog off. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. So, with that being said, he can't poison me. So I'm not worried in that respect. But what I can do is go into... Or I can just Dragon Tail again, I guess, but that puts me back in a similar position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out into my Rotom Frost here. He's going to withdraw and go back into the Arbok. Okay, not a bad play. Not a bad play at all. But I can severely hamper something by giving it Choice Specs here with the trick. Because I really think the Golurk is going to want to come in. And if I trick him Choice Specs, he's not going to like that. Part of me wants to just go for a Blizzard, predicting that Golurk to come in. Because his special wall is Noctowl, and it's weak to both my stabs, so that's definitely not coming in. The only thing I can see him switching into would be the Golurk. So we might as well just go for a Blizzard to try to kill it. Let's do that. Let's go for the Blizzard. Oh, he's going to stay in with the Arbok. Okay, well, he barely takes that. Barely takes that. He's going to get a Gunk Shot off, and he gets the Poison, which is not a good time. We're going to see Black Sludge recovery. That is not good. I really need that to kill. He must have specially defensive investment. Arbok is not taking a Choice Specs Blizzard. That has to be specially defensive Arbok. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. At this point, I want to save this Rotom. Because he doesn't have anything that can set up Rock, so I can come in one more time. And Volt Switch can still be a thing. He's not going to switch anything in. If anything, he's just going to go for another Gunk Shot. And I have a couple of resists to that. Such as Golurk, but I really don't want to get poisoned. Dragouts can't get poisoned. And then we can lay Toxic Spikes. Because I don't trust Blizzard to hit again. I really don't. So I'm going to go into the Dragouts here. I think he might actually Sucker Punch me. So this would be a free turn of Black Sludge recovery. If he does that. He might not. No, he's going to withdraw. Okay. He's going to go into the Frogadier and basically try to live that incoming Blizzard. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I'm not picking up on this guy's moves right now very much at all. No, I am not. I kind of want to Venoshock because I feel like that would kill. But he's not poisoned. And Ice Beam is going to hurt. This is tough. I really feel like Venoshock would kill. I'm going to go for Protect first to see what he does. and at least get a little bit more Black Sludge recovery, because that Ice Beam, yeah, it's gonna just not feel so good. It's not gonna feel so good. I don't know that I want to leave my Dragalge in here to die. I'm really worried about how much damage it did last time around. I don't really have much of a switch in. I can switch into Magcargo to resist that, but what is the point? Because he's just going to kill me off with a Scald after that. We need to try to live an Ice Beam, I guess. I don't really want to, but I feel like that's really the only thing I have to do at this point. I guess that's what we're doing. We're going for a Venoshock. He's going to go for the Ice Beam again. He has no reason not to. Looking at my team, he's not afraid of that Magcargo coming in. Oh, we live with 7 HP, and with the Life Orb, yeah, he's going down. So Frogadier is gone, and that is a huge threat out of the way. I was really afraid of that thing. That was honestly one of the most powerful things on his team, if not the strongest thing on his team. We're going to get some Black Sludge, which is great. We only get 10 HP back, so we're at a whopping 17. That's really not going to survive anything, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I don't know what he's going to go for here. He may try to coil, predicting a protect. I don't really know. He may try to Sucker Punch me. There's all kinds of things going on that I don't know that I enjoy. I kind of want to set up Toxic Spikes because that would force him to come in with Noctowl and waste a turn defogging. I don't know if it matters though. I really feel like he's just going to attack. I'm just going to go for the Dragon Tail. He's going to rest. Oh, he's Shedskin Coil Rest shenanigans. Okay. Alright, I see what you're doing there. So he's going to get back up to full health. And we're not going to give him an opportunity to wake up. Dragon Tail does a little bit more than I thought it would. But as we discovered, he's most likely specially defensive. We're going to get a little bit of Black Sludge recovery. I'm expecting a fake out here. So I'm going to protect and try to get a little bit more recovery. I'm guessing that's what this Lopunny does. I mean, and it could be a switcheroo set with some kind of hindering item such as Flame Orb or something like that. But if it's offensive, it probably has fake out. So that's why I'm protecting here. Return, it is offensive. But I guess he predicted me to switch out there. I don't know. I don't think we can live a return anyway. Don't see that happening. I don't really have any switch-ins to this either. I mean, I guess I could switch in Golurk here. What will he really have to hit me with? I'm not really sure. And this Dragalge doesn't have much of a purpose at this point. So I'm going to Dragon Tail again. Which, this would be great. Oh, he's going to withdraw, which is fantastic. It would be great. Oh, he has the Golurk. Okay. Okay, my thoughts keep getting interrupted here. It would be great if I had hazards up while I was Dragon Tailing. Dragon Tail does an okay amount. I mean, I'm breaking Focus Sashes if he has any. So the Arbok's going to come out now. Which is nice. And what is going on? Oh, the Black Sludge recovery. I forgot he was holding that item. We're going to get a little bit of Black Sludge recovery too. We don't see any Shed Skin. So we've got Coil, Gunk Shot, Rest. I'm hoping not Sleep Talk. I'm really hoping not Sleep Talk. I'm hoping Sucker Punch. He hasn't shown it yet. I'm going to go for the Toxic Spikes here. He's fast asleep. Are you going to stay asleep? Are you going to Sleep Talk? What are you going to do? No Sleep Talks. That's still possible that he has the Sucker Punch. So we may see the Noctowl try to come in now. And Dragalge is actually getting quite a bit of his HP back. We're back up to 57. We're going to be 67 after this turn, and we can get up to 77 if we protect. So I'm going to Dragon Tail again. He has to stay asleep. We didn't see an Intimidate on this Arbok, right? So he does have the Shed Skin? I don't know. I honestly just blanked out on that that little tidbit. So we're going to Dragon Tail him out. Out comes the Wheezing, and that doesn't do us a whole lot of good, because we can't really touch this thing, so I kind of want to just Dragon Tail this out. He could very well try to Willow me, so I'm going to protect here to see what he's going to do. And we're going to get a little bit more HP back. We're trying to bring this Dragalge back just with Black Sludge. Yeah, he's going to try to Willow to get that residual damage. He knows I have the Magcargo. I could switch into the Swellow here too, but I don't want to risk that. I'm going to take an attack because that would be the worst case scenario, and Swellow can't touch Weezing anyway. Now, as for attacking moves that Weezing may have, Sludge Bomb, T-Bolt, Fire Blast, Flamethrower, none of which are very effective on Dragalge. We resist all of them, actually. And Magcargo is going to resist most of them also. And we can't be burned, so that has a lot of potential. And I can get rocks up, which would hurt that Noctowl coming in. So that has a lot of potential right now, and I attack from the special side. Because this Weezing's going to be hard to take down if we don't have Rotom, and that's part of the reason why I saved it, because the rest of my Pokemon are physical attackers mostly. Dragalge and Magcargo are walls, so they're not going to be dealing out, dishing out a whole bunch of damage, even though they attack from the special side. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Magcargo here. I don't think Weezing can really touch it unless he has Toxic. Toxic and Willow, which is unusual. He is going to go for the Willow again. He's definitely hellbent on getting that residual damage, and I don't blame him because that Dragalge is giving him trouble. At this point, I'm thinking the Lava Plume is a good play, not necessarily the rocks, because he might go into the Noctowl anyway. So, yeah, let's just go for the Lava Plume. He's going to withdraw. What are you going into? Yeah, he does go into the Noctowl because it's his special wall, which is fine. So if we don't get the burn here, we can try to Toxic this thing, which would be great. That does absolutely no damage, but we get the burn, which is great. And he may try to defog this turn. I tried to say this time and turn, and it kind of sounded like term, which is not a word. Term is not a word, unless that's just a strange accent, which is, I guess, possible. I guess part of me wants to predict the defog and go out into Swellow to make things happen, or I can predict the Toxic and go out into Dragalge because he can't really touch me and get more Black Sludge recovery. I mean, he has the Roost, so he will be able to recover off some damage. Let's go back out into the Dragalge. We're running out of Dragon Tails, which is unfortunate. But I've used Dragon Tail a bunch of times. That's the majority of this match so far. He's going to go for the Toxic, so that's perfect because he wastes his turn. That is perfect. I think he was predicting Stealth Rocks or for me to just stay in and try to just get some chip damage with Lava Plume. Didn't really think it was worth it because it just wasn't. It just wasn't, and I think he's carrying the exact same set on this Noctowl as what I have. So, wonder if he was watching the stream and just picked up on my Noctowl, or the last Wi-Fi battle I posted featured the Noctowl too, and he was just really good. He's just so good. So good. I could try to Venoshock, but that's not going to do much, so I am going to Dragon Tail. He's going to withdraw, so we might get something poison, maybe. Nope, the Arbok comes out, so the Toxic Spikes are donezo. Yep, bye-bye, Toxic Spikes, again. But we get another Dragon Tail off in this thing, so he's going to have to rest again. Pretty much as soon as he wakes up. The Golurk comes out, and that's really not the best thing in the world for me. This thing can't set up other than Rock Polish and or Power Up Punch. I'm doubting that he's carrying the Power Up Punch. He may just go straight up for an EQ. I'm going to Protect. So if he has the Rock Polish, this will be the time to use it. But I'm going to Protect here to see what he wants to do. I'm trying to scout his moveset. What kind of Golurk is this? He goes for the EQ. That doesn't tell me a whole lot. It could be anything. Could be anything, could be banded for all I know. We don't see lefties, so that is a thing. If he's banded, he's going to switch. But I don't think he can do a whole lot to my Go-Goat, and that's kind of why I want to switch in. If he has Ice Punch and he goes for that, that would be really unfortunate. I can't risk switching that Swellow in because I'm pretty sure Go-Goat can take a hit. Swellow cannot. I can go into my own Golurk, but if he stays with the EQ, that's going to hurt like crazy. So I also could predict the Earthquake and go into the Rotom, but I'm going to have to take poison damage doing that. So I kind of want to get a safe switch into it. So we'll wait till something dies. I'm going to go into my Go-Goat. This is going to be a long match. I still have 6 Pokemon remaining. I think he still has 5. He goes for the Shadow Punch this time, so wow, that does so much damage. The whatchamacallit, the Swellow would have been my best switch. So we see that he's definitely not banded. I'm not positive if I outspeed because Golurk is pretty slow. And actually if he outspeeds, I'm just dead because of Ice Punch. So I'm going to go for the Horn Leech. Try to get as much damage off as I can. He's going to withdraw, so I could have went for a Milk Drink or a Bulk Up. He's going to go into the Lopunny. Okay. Lopunny comes in. How much are you going to take from this Horn Leech? Not really a lot at all. Not really a lot. He may have the Fake Out. I'm not sure. We didn't see it last time around. He just went straight up for a return. So I kind of want to just go for a Bulk Up. But the Weezing can come in and wall me all day. That's the thing. That is the thing. I can't just set up Bulk Ups all over the place because the Weezing can come in. It can burn me. I can't kill it with anything. I've got Horn Leech and Rock Slide as my 2 attacking moves. Rock Slide is neutral damage to Weezing, but that's not going to be enough to really do much at all. Really is not. So I can try to tank a hit and Milk Drink to try to get back up to full HP. It may carry the Ice Punch. But all I would be doing would be scouting. I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, I guess I could go into Magcargo. Magcargo has some possibilities. So let's go into the Magcargo. And then we can, I guess, set up rocks afterwards. We still haven't set up rocks. Still have not set up the rocks. He's going to go for the switcheroo. Flame Orb. Please be Flame Orb. Please be Flame Orb. No, we get a Choice Scarf, and he's going to get the lefties. Okay, that's bad. That is bad. I kind of wish that I switched into Rotom there. Choice Scarf Magcargo. That completely cripples this thing. Completely cripples. That's just... Yeah, I'm going to set up the rocks anyway. I want the rocks set up. There's been so much switching going on. He's going to go for the Drain Punch. That deals a surprising amount of damage. And he's got the lefties too, so he's going to get back up to full health. This Lopunny's putting in some work. We see the Stealth Rocks go up there, so that is good. And yeah, those lefties are going to put him back up to just about full HP. He can choose to switch out or wait to see what I switch into. I'm thinking that Golurk is an okay switch here. I'm thinking that. Definitely thinking that, but again, with that Weezing, I can't really touch it. Can't really touch it. And I don't have anything to get rid of that Weezing. That is the problem. Magcargo is like my best bet, or Rotom. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I guess we could... I don't want to take a return, though. That's the thing. I don't want to go into Dragouge and take a return at all. So, I'm going into the Golurk. If he goes for the Drain Punch or the return, we'll be in an okay position. I don't think we've sent out the Golurk yet at all. So, yeah, he hasn't seen it yet. He goes for the Copycat. Copycat Stealth Rock. That is a good play, and that puts me in a bad spot because I don't have... I'm getting pooped on right now. I don't have anything to get rid of the rocks. Let's see. I kind of want to go for a Power-Up Punch. I don't know if he's going to send in that Weezing, but I'm going for the Power-Up Punch. He's going to withdraw. If he goes into the Weezing, then so be it. We'll have to switch. Yeah, there's the Weezing. I don't want to get burned, so I am going to have to switch out, which is unfortunate. Really unfortunate. That does no damage whatsoever. We're going to get our attack raised, but I don't want to get burned, so there's no reason to stay in. I have nothing to break through this thing. With those rocks up, Rotom is dead. Just completely dead, so I really only have Magcargo that can deal any kind of damage to it. So I'm going into the Magcargo now, and I'm basically going to sacrifice it. I'm just going to Lava Plume until it's dead, basically. I mean, he can't really hurt me with much, so that's a plus. He can't burn me. He's going to go for the Sludge Bomb. Hopefully he does not get the poison. Hopefully he does not get the poison. He does not get the poison, so I don't think he can take us out in one more hit, which is always good. But I pretty much have to go for a Lava Plume here. He's going to withdraw. What are you going to go into? Goes into the Noctowl because he can roost off the damage. We're going to see the Stealth Rock's damage there, which takes him down to about 50%. Lava Plume's not going to do much at all. He has the lefties. And there's the burn damage. He pretty much has to roost. I don't see him going for anything else. I really don't see him going for anything else at all. He's going to go for the Defog to get rid of the rocks because I guess he felt like that was the most important thing. But that's perfect because the rocks are gone from my side of the field too. So thank you for that. Wow, he kind of just saved me there because now Rotom is not dead. Why did you do that? I mean, I guess he doesn't want rocks on his side of the field. And he would rather just get rid of them on my side too. And that means Magcargo can come back in safely too, because if I switched Magcargo out before, that would have been a problem. That would have been a problem. Magcargo would have been dead, Rotom would have been dead. It would have been a whole big thing. He's going to roost. He's going to roost. The question is, what do I go into? I guess we can go into Swellow. I really feel like he's going to roost. There's no reason for him to, like, just get rid of this thing. Or we could go into the Dragalge to get more Black Sludge recovery and then Dragon Tail him out again. But we're running low on Dragon Tail, so I don't know if that's the best play. Don't really know if that's the best play. I'm going to make a risky play here and go into the Swellow because the only thing he really has that can tank its hits would be the Wheezing. I mean, I guess he could switch in the Golurk. He is going to roost, and he's going to switch out here either into the Golurk or the Wheezing because he knows I outspeed. I'm going to get my Toxic Orb off. He's going to go down if he leaves a Noctowl in, and the fact that he roosted tells me he's not ready to sack it yet. So, with that being said, yeah, something's coming in here. Something is coming in here, the Wheezing or the Golurk, so we're going to U-turn out and get some initiative. No way, he's staying in. He would have been dead with a Facade. Maybe he predicted... Did I just get a crit? I did. So I got a little bit lucky there with the crit. What are you going for? I don't understand that play. I don't understand that play at all. He's obviously not going for Toxic. I guess he's going for the Air Slash. I mean, I don't know what else he could possibly be going for. So with that being said, we're going back into the Magcargo. Yeah, I'm really, truly confused right now. He's going to roost. Maybe he thought he could stall me out. I don't know. I don't know what that was about. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm so confused. Maybe that was a misclick? Or maybe he just predicted me to predict him to do that. I don't know. I don't really know. But we could either set up rocks again here, although I don't want the copycat coming. So he could just Toxic me though. I'm gonna recover. Oh, I think I hit rocks. I think I just hit rocks. That was a misclick on my part. That was a misclick on my part. I wanted to recover because he can come in with the low punny now and copycat, and that's just not really what I wanted to happen. Not really what I wanted to happen, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Crap. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm Choice Scarf, so it's not like I can do anything else. He can very easily defog this turn, or Air Slash to try to kill me. So many options. So many different options. I think... I don't want to go into Swellow and take any damage. This puts me in such a weird spot. It really, really puts me in a weird spot. If he switches out into the Lopunny here to copycat the Rocks Up, that would be a bad scenario as well. And I don't know if I like that. I have the Assault Vest with the Golurk. So let's go into Golurk. I'm hoping he doesn't Toxic. That would be worst case scenario, I think, because I can take an Air Slash okay with my Assault Vest, and I can Drain Punch to get that HP back. He does go for the Defog, so that is not bad. I'm guessing the Weezing's going to come out, because what else would come out at this point? He might actually be able to take a Drain Punch. I don't know, though. With Iron Fist, I mean, he's at just about 50% HP. Drain Punch is not Stab. I can try it. I can try it. We're going to try it. We're going to go for the Drain Punch. He's going to Toxic me, which is unfortunate. And defensive Noctowl outspeeding offensive Golurk. That's always good. It's always good stuff. Yeah, he's going to go down here to the Burn. Even with the Lefties, pretty sure Burn will be able to take him out. So finally this Noctowl goes down, so we can get Rocks Up now. That would be perfect. This match is so close. So close. Even though I think we still have all 6 of our Pokemon, just about a half an hour into this match, we still haven't lost a Pokemon. We don't really have that much of an advantage. The only advantage we have is that we don't have Rocks Up on our side of the field. That's not really that much of an advantage, to be honest. We have his special wall down, but we don't have many special attackers. His own Golurk's going to come in. Not sure why, unless he knows it's going to outspeed. I think I just want to Shadow Punch. I mean, if he goes first and Shadow Punches me, I am dead. Is this going to be a speed tie? Because I have max HP, max attack, and 4 EVs in speed. If he's running the exact same spread, he is going to speed tie with me. And Adamant, of course. I'm going to risk it and go for the Shadow Punch. And we outspeed, and I think those 4 speed EVs came in handy there. With the Iron Fist, his Golurk's going down. And that is really important because now Rotom Frost can come in and Volt Switch all day. There's no rocks on the field. He doesn't have to worry about, what is he, poisoned or burned? He's got some kind of status condition, I think. I think he's poisoned. Yeah, he got poisoned from the Gunk Shot. The Weezing's going to come in now. He can't burn me. He cannot burn me, so we're going to Power Up Punch. And I've got the Assault Vest. So we're just going to go all in until this Golurk dies, basically. That's basically what we're doing. Goes for the Sludge Bomb. And that does nothing! Oh my gosh! Assault Vest Golurk, are you kidding me right now? Did you see that damage? That was ridiculously a low amount of damage. That was a ridiculously low amount of damage. We're going to Power Up Punch again. And that's not going to do that much. Even at +2, I don't think a Shadow Punch is going to be doing that much. But it's going to weaken him to the point where, wow, it does like 7 or 8 damage. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. We're going to try to weaken this Weezing to the point where we can come in with one of our other physical attackers and kill him off. I don't know that a Drain Punch will get enough HP back for us to live one more turn. I don't know that it will. So I'm going to go for max damage with a +2 Shadow Punch here. We'll see how much it does. Probably not that much. That does great damage, actually, for it being a Weezing that we're talking about here. And I don't think he has anything that wants to take a hit from a Swellow. Somebody just got a crit there. I think it was the Weezing. There's no way that that Shadow Punch was a crit. So yeah, this Swellow can come in, and again, once this Weezing is gone, then Go-Goat's going to be in a great position too. So, well, Golurk is gone, so we could come in with the Rotom and Volt Switch out. We don't necessarily need to come in with the Swellow. Volt Switch will definitely kill. Yeah, alright, let's do that. He doesn't have anything that wants to take that. So let's have Rotom actually see some action here. Can Volt Switch out, and it'll be a good time. He may switch out to try to preserve this thing for the Willow. I don't know. This is a close match. This has been really like back and forth vying for momentum. We're going to go for the Volt Switch. We obviously outspeed because Weezing is slow as balls. He's going down to that Volt Switch. Oh, alright. We're making some progress here. We are definitely making some progress here. He still has that low punny. Swellow outspeeds it. I think I'm just going to go out into the Magcargo and sacrifice it at this point to see what he goes into and then make the appropriate switch. He's got the low punny and the Arbok. Pretty sure Swellow can take care of both of them, but I'm going to sack the Magcargo first. And also try to like get a burn or something going on this thing. Go for the Lava Plume. Maybe he'll get Flame Body hacks, although I kind of don't hope for that. He does go for the Drain Punch. And even though I'm Scarfed, he still outspeeds. So he's going to be definitely at full HP. Wouldn't have mattered. He would have been at full HP anyway because he has the lefties. No Flame Body. Not that that really matters. It's really not that important. Let's see. Swellow, I'm guessing, is our best bet because we should outspeed. I'm Jolly, max speed. Low punny's fast, but not that fast. And I don't think it's going to be surviving a Facade anytime soon. So, I mean, it's at max HP right now, but no, it's going down. It's going down. I'm guessing it didn't have HP investment. I'm guessing it was attack and speed because it had return and drain punch. It did have the switcheroo and the scarf, but I mean, even then, scarf users don't usually have any kind of HP investment. There's no Intimidate, so if I talked about Intimidate earlier, I'm sorry, I was incorrect. But Swellow's going to clean things up for us here. This Arbok's going to wake up and go for the Sucker Punch. And that's not going to be enough to take us out because he was not able to get a coil up. It does an okay amount of damage, but Arbok is going to go down to that because he is specially defensive. And he's not taking a Facade from a Guts boosted Swellow. Swellow is crazy good in NU. Those Guts Facade users with the Stab Facade, normal types like Raticate and Swellow, so good in NU. And Raticate might even be a little bit better because he's not weak to rocks. So that is a thing, but Swellow is faster, so there's a little bit of a trade-off there. Anyway, that was a fantastic match. Mr. Powers, that was just a lot of fun. A lot of fun. He also bred me a Cacnea, which he traded to me before this match, so I'm really excited to train that up and get some Cacturn usage going on in the channel. I have never used one in 6th gen because I haven't had one bred, but now I do. So I'm excited about it. I'm going to actually get to training that right after this battle so I can use it soon. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the battle. If you did, remember to leave a like or a dislike and some comments, those kinds of things. It's all very much so appreciated. And that is it for this time, so I'll see you all for the next battle. But until then, game on.